The potato salad was halfway to my mouth when my mom tapped her fork against her wine glass. The sharp ding, ding, ding cut through the chatter of our Memorial Day cookout. I was sitting on the patio, holding a paper plate loaded with a burger and chips, completely unaware that my life was the main topic of discussion. My sister, Tiffany, was sitting across from me. She had the smug, little smirk on her face. The kind she used to make right before she blamed me for breaking a lamp she knocked over. "Big news, everyone," my mom announced, beaming like she'd just won the lottery. "We finally figured out Tiffany's housing situation." My stomach dropped. See, I own a duplex in Chicago. I live in the top unit, and I spent the last 6 months renovating the bottom unit. New floors, quartz countertops, the works. It was ready to hit the market for $2,500 a month. "Since name has that beautiful empty apartment downstairs," my mom continued, gesturing at me with her wine glass. "He's agreed to let Tiffany and her boyfriend move in, rent-free, until they get back on their feet." The entire backyard clapped. My uncle patted me on the back. I hadn't agreed to anything. In fact, I had explicitly told my mom no 3 times that week. "Wait," I said, standing up. "I never agreed to that. I have a tenant signing the lease on Tuesday." The clapping stopped. It got real quiet, real fast. "Don't be selfish," my dad grumbled from the grill. "Your sister needs help. Family comes first. Tell the tenant it fell through." Tiffany chimed in. "Yeah, don't be a greedy landlord, bro. It's just for a few months." I looked at her. Then I looked at my mom. "You're right," I said, pulling my phone out of my pocket. "Family should come first." Which is why I was so confused when I checked the security alerts from the downstairs unit yesterday. Tiffany's smirk faltered. "What alerts?" "I gave you the key yesterday to, quote, check if your couch would fit. Remember?" I tapped the screen and connected it to the portable Bluetooth speaker on the patio table. "I think everyone needs to hear what you said while you were measuring the living room." I hit play. The audio was crystal clear. Tiffany's voice. "Babe, look at this place. It's perfect. He's such a pushover. Once we move our stuff in, he can't kick us out." I looked up the laws. Squatters' rights in Cook County are no joke. We just changed the locks, stop answering his calls, and boom. Free ride for at least a year before he can even get a court date. Boyfriend's voice. "You sure he won't call the cops?" Tiffany's voice. "Please. Mom will guilt trip him into submission. He won't do a thing. We're set." The recording ended. The silence in that backyard was heavy. My mom looked at the speaker, then at Tiffany. Her mouth was opening and closing like a fish. Tiffany's face was the color of a tomato. She stood up so fast her chair fell over. That was a joke." "We were joking." "A joke?" I asked, raising an eyebrow, because I forwarded that joke to my lawyer this morning. And he suggested I trespass you from the property immediately. My dad set his spatula down. He looked at Tiffany with a look I hadn't seen since high school. "You were going to squat in your brother's house? After we vouched for you?" "I wasn't," she screamed, "but nobody was buying it." I picked up my burger. "The locks were changed this morning. Tiff. And the new tenant moves in Tuesday. But hey, at least you got a free burger." Tiffany grabbed her purse and stormed out, dragging her boyfriend with her. My mom hasn't asked me about the apartment since. And honestly, the burger tasted fantastic.